coach Radu Petros and players Christian Smith and Joe Norman.
Coach, tell me what had to change for your team after the starters came in second, third, fourth set. What had to change there?
I give opportunity to the youngers to start the game, and after that, they was a bit emotional, and they, and also the was a good serve actually, and we didn't expect that, that tough. But when they put the teams in, they need a little bit warm up before they try to go on our strategy.
Christian, tell me about Joe's his return to volleyball. Essentially, how would you describe his growth over this season? He's had big matches early, I saw against the Puerto Rican teams, but
Right.
I'm sure you've seen him evolve. Tell me back what you've noticed.
Yeah, actually, we played club together when we were in high school, and so I've known him since I was 15 years old, and he came to New Paltz this year after going to George Mason a little bit, and then we always had kind of this connection, this comfort zone with each other, and I mean, he touches 12 feet, so it makes my life a lot easier setting the ball. So, yeah, we just have a pretty good connection.
Joe, you've had big ones, but just your body language at some points today, what was the difference, if anything, or maybe of late, for you to become so consistent?
I think really just bringing as much, really bringing as much energy as I possibly could was the focus for me. I wanted to come to the court and bring something that I saw that we were lacking at that time. Towards the end, I just was gathering everyone, trying to keep everyone focused and just getting after it. That was all.
Christian, how concerned were you after you dropped the first set?
We were concerned, but we weren't really that concerned in the sense of we've dropped the first set before this year. We've had our back against the wall a bunch. We've had a couple five-setters, so I think just the experience in Puerto Rico of losing and getting a taste of that and kind of playing better talent when we hadn't really come together as a team yet has really helped us in the long run. I thought that was a great trip for us, and the guys who played at first, they did well, they did a good job, and then we just came in, kind of reinforced them, and turned things around in the second through fourth set.
And Christian, last thing for me, talk about Anthony, year two, just the difference you've seen in him.
Yeah, he's grown a ton. He's matured a lot. His freshman year, he was a little erratic at times. He's always a great energy guy for us, and he really does a great job with that. And I think this year he's just become so much smarter in terms of hitting his shots and kind of taking his opportunities when he has to. We have two great middles in Houston West, and obviously Joe on the right and Jake, and they just do a great job at opening things up for him. So if I could put him one-on-one, he usually puts the ball away and does a job for us, and his serve was exceptional today for us, which I thought was huge.
Curious, really for anyone playing a team, first time in the tournament in Wentworth. Any thoughts on them, and especially the fact that they came out and took that first set?
I guess I'll go first. They're a great team. We didn't really have much film on them. We watched the play-in game, but we didn't really get a good sense of what they were about. We knew they had big middles, a really good right side, and their outsides actually played really well today. They served exceptionally well, and I think at first we might have underestimated them a little bit. But we really saw after that first set, hey, these guys are here to play. They're hungry. They had a good fan base there, and we had to respond. We had our back against the walls, and I think we did a good job of that. And a lot of credit to them. They had a great season, and best luck to them in the future.
Coach, how confident is this team right now? You haven't lost to a Division III opponent all year. Do you feel very confident every time you guys step on the court?
I'm not very confident actually, because one time will happen. We cannot go to the in one day we will lost. Hopefully not here in Rochester, but it's a game, it's volleyball, so everything is possible. Like today, they're coming with a lot of energy. They have a good potential, good players. They can play better. So actually, it was a good game.
Joe, as far as you're concerned, is your best match still ahead? Can you play better than you played so far?
I feel as if I'm just getting started here. My career, I see going much further. I mean, I'm going to continue to bring as much as I can to each one of these games, help my teammates out, play the role that I need to play, try to help everyone, bring them together, and just keep rolling through, and hopefully end up with the championship at the end.
Christian, you play the winner of Stevens and Rutgers Newark. What are your thoughts about the next match?
We're pretty familiar with both those teams. I think, we played Rutgers last year, right?
Yes.
We played them on the road, and they kind of play a style like us. They have a middle who kind of plays like Hoosman in terms of a little slower, but it's a higher ball, and he cuts the ball really well. They're a strong team at the pins as well. And then Stevens, obviously, we've played them, I don't know, probably like 9 times in my career now. It's been a lot. There's a lot of familiarity there. And both those teams are very, very good teams, especially from the service line and defensively. And I think the key to playing against them tomorrow will just be maintaining focus and just knowing that there will be rallies and the ball will keep coming back over regardless of how hard we hit the ball at times. And I think the key for us will be just serving aggressively and our passing, and I think everything else will fall into place for us.